Well, holy shit world. I don't really know how this is gonna look at the fuck all, but I'm hoping that it comes out pretty well. I am utilizing my fancy remote control and my GoPro Hero 3 camera at some magnificent quality of video. You know it's not the brightest in the room, so I'm gonna try and do what I can to change that shit, so this is actually kind of pretty. I'm gonna try and also do a whole bunch of that fancy quip shit and click-clots using the little thingy, clicky, clicky, click. It has been a while since I've actually uploaded a vlog video. You can probably tell that by the length of my hair, because it's crazy long. And I'm going to be right back with coffee. I'm coming, you hold your shit. Oh, sweet coffee. What's happening in the world today right now? Google, you clever fucks. Google's come out with this item called Google Glass. In case you are completely unaware of what Google Glass is, it is like a whoop, it's a HUD display gizmology. It's a holy fuck, Google did something awesome for a change. Actually, I think their first awesome thing is when they bought YouTube. YouTube is pretty awesome. Thank you for YouTube and allowing me to swear like a sailor on YouTube. I appreciate that, Google. Hats off to you. I'm not going to take my hat off, but hats off to you, hypothetically speaking. My hat is off. I kinda can't wait for Google Glass to come out. I'm a little excited about it. I am a whole lot excited about it. In fact, I will probably be one of the first cats to actually physically buy your Glass device. And if there was room left in the developer program, I would probably sport the money and get it just for the fact that I want it. A lot of clever things that I think that I could utilize your Glass system for. It's A! That wasn't really an A. I don't know what that was. It was more like an L, but doesn't matter. The first exhibit. I would love to see how well I could utilize that for vlogging. I think that is going to change the absolute face of YouTube, provided it's done with thought and care. Not just for me, but the device itself. The issue that I see with it is that the battery on the little gizmo, if it's not able to sustain battery life all day while video recording all day, then I don't know if the value of that device, I just don't know if it's physically worth it. You know what I mean? If it can't record all day, then I can't vlog when cool shit's going down. Maybe none of that matters. Maybe none of that matters, because who knows? Maybe you'll have enough battery life to kind of sustain what you're doing. But then again, you're driving a screen that's this big. So, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't... There's a UPS truck sitting outside my house. I feel like the FBI is watching me. Clearly, they are invading the neighbor's house, so ignore everything that I just said, aside from the Google Glass thing about the UPS. They're doing shit over there, not here. Yeah, so I kind of want the Google Glass for vlogging. I think it'll aid my life and make stuff like this a lot easier. It's going to be a different point of view, though, so, I mean, it's going to change vlogging on a lot of concepts. Now you'll see things through my eyes and the way I see the world versus you staring at me like a TV show. So who knows, maybe it's going to be much more positive. I mean, I love watching GoPro videos of like professional skaters and stuff kind of through their point of view and the crazy shit that they're doing. But unless they really iron out how the quality of video is being recorded into that device, it could be terrible. So please, Google, make that be the first thing that you work on if you're going to work on something aside from your polished OS. I think that's another thing that you work on, but you already know that. And I noticed on the interwebs of the interwebs, that apparently Apple already has a patent out. They filed in like 2006 or something like that for competition to the Google Glass. So maybe this iWatch that everyone thinks is going to be this wraparound glass gizmo for your arm, maybe that has nothing to do with your arm. Maybe iWatch is a visual thing. Maybe iWatch is iWatch. Maybe it's an Apple TV thing that's coming out. I really kind of doubt that Apple isn't completely on their game right now and gunning after this Google Glass like lightning. I mean, it way defeats these cool things right here. This is the little fancy Nike Fuel Band. I had to pause because I actually had to remember the name of the fucking thing. Sweet coffee, I adore you. Oh, I got a Keurig. That's another thing that happened in my wonderful life. I got a Keurig and I love it. It's like happy coffee on demand. Please give me your liquid awesome and pour it into my cup at magnificent speed. Yeah, life doesn't get better than lightning fast coffee at magnificent speed. Magnificent speed. That should be an actual speed on the coffee maker. If you're going to go, I want slow coffee, I want medium coffee, magnificent speed. Whoop. And you have magnificent coffee. Clearly the caffeine is getting to me. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. It's the first time I'm actually using the Wi-Fi remote gizmo with my GoPro 3, and the lighting condition in here sucks. It's clearly not daylight out, but I'm slapping on a bunch of weird ambient light, so hopefully my face doesn't look completely shitty, and this is actually going to be kind of sweet for YouTube. Also not going to edit it in any fancy program. I'm going to throw it in iMovie, I'm going to fucking export the damn thing, and I'm going to stick it up on YouTube, and I'm going to hope that I might get 1 or 2 watches from this. Google, if you're paying attention, I kind of want one of your Google glasses. I'm almost thinking about writing to you, even though I know 8 zillion people on the planet are writing to you right now going, I want to be a test pilot for Google Glass. Kudos to the guys that wrote to Google Glass and are on the test pilot program. I do have one issue with this concept, though, Mr. Test Pilot. There are a few test pilots that I look at and go, how the hell did you get accepted into the pilot program? What are you physically doing with your life that deserves to be on the pilot program for such an epic outworld thing? And I'm really not a person to judge. I don't like judging people, but seriously, folks, you know, I don't want to prejudge it, but there's a couple videos where dudes are like in their parents' basement. Clearly, they don't do anything with their lives aside from wanting to put on the Google Glass and sit there and judge it. Unless you are willing to go out in the world and utilize this thing for full advantage of what it's designed for, I fail to see how you were accepted into the program with a conscious thought. Unless you are like a genius programmer, then I will give it to you because you are the person that makes the OS fan-fucking-tastic, and thank you for that. But seriously, there should be a handful of people that are out going on crazy adventures or doing awesome things that other people in the world want to see and want to follow. Because let's be real about this. Everyone is going to be Googling the ever-living piss out of all of these people, and if you're just sitting around going, that's not fun watching. I don't want to watch you do that. Hell, I don't even know who'd want to watch me sit here bitching about things. That's just silly speak. But I guess in the long and the short, I want one. I'd love to see a Google Glass. I want to wear Google Glass. My concept, what I would do with it, and we joked about this, we were going to do a streaming gizmo thing called Sean Line. I think it would be funny to do like a daily absolute crazy daily vlog of my life. A good chunk of it I feel would be extremely fucking boring. You would probably want to pull your eyeballs out rather than watch me do daily grindy crap. We'll watch boyfriend versus girlfriend crap online, so who's to say that I'm not equally as entertaining as that crap? Hell, my life revolves around music in one way, shape, or form, so that could be extremely entertaining. Maybe I will get kidnapped by a Russian princess. That would be awesome. So with that, I'm gonna upload this, and hopefully it'll be digging. I'm gonna drink my coffee over here. Is what I'm gonna do because it seems fantastic. I'm just gonna keep recording random rants until I run out of battery, and then I'm gonna upload the shit. You thought you were getting off easy, world. What else is going on in the world today? Apparently there's a giant oil spill that people aren't really doing shit about. Maybe you guys should fix that shit. I mean, really, they don't even really want the news involved in that. I haven't really seen anything aside from the random, pictures and the occasional stuff that floats up on the Facebook. So who knows? Maybe that shit's not real. Maybe it is. Internet world, you could be lying to me. I do love my Keurig, though. I was not expecting to fall in love with that gizmo as much as I did. Just know that in the morning, I really want my coffee terribly bad, and there's not really an easy way for me to go get my fancy fucking coffee, aside from doing the Mr. Coffee way. And let's face it, seriously, that is not a terrible, long, horrible process. I mean, you put coffee in the filter thing and you fucking make coffee. Really, that's not complicated. Oh, Keurig, how you have made my life simpler. I just press the button, I go do whatever the fuck I'm gonna do, and I come back and press another button with a little cup in there, and presto, magic deliciousness in my face. It's so good, world. It's so good. So I'm doing a show with DJ Icy coming up. He's going to be May 3rd. He's coming to Minneapolis, which thank you, Icy, for coming all the way out to Minneapolis again and partying with me. That's going to be fun. I kind of hope some of you guys, if you don't know who DJ ICR is, if you don't know who DJ ICR is, I hope you're Googling that shit right now, because he's a fantastic breakbeat artist. In fact, I don't think there are many breakbeat artists really left on the planet. I'm sure there are. They're just hidden. I know it was like a Miami thing back in the 90s, but holy shit, Icy rocks the party like I rock the party, like the party don't rock no stop. Dude is like a mad bass bin king. Seriously. I'm really excited to see what you got in your little bin of tricks, Mr. Icy. So that's May 3rd, and that's going to be at a place called Skyway Theater. Well, it's the Loft at Skyway Theater in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It'll be fun. The place is huge, and it's going to be a lot of fucking bass in that place. I'd take my video camera, but I'm sure that I'm going to be rather distracted. It's going to be my birthday show, and I fucking hate birthdays. My birthday's actually coming up in a couple days, and I really hate birthdays. I'm not lying. I hate birthdays. It's the fact that I'm just getting older. I just don't like them. I got nothing. Fucking hate birthdays. Yeah, I'm sure you can probably hear that I got my little Facebook gizmo going up in the background. It's just blinging away. A blingity bling 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 bling. But the show's going to be fun. It's going to be... it'll be a good time. I'm hoping to do a lot more shows. And hell, Google Glass, Google, Sergey hooked me up. If I had glass, I would probably film some of those awesome things that I'm doing there. Well, I'm pretty much done filming this shit. I mean, I'm a half cup away. Fuck it. I'm going to still record this stuff in minor quick clips. Like this. And this. Alright, I'm done having fun with the pause play thing. I'm just testing this out to see if my GoPro works. Who knows, the lighting conditions may completely suck and you see a dark figure. Either way, I'm still going to upload it, and I'm not going to care so much. But I will keep recording until my coffee's gone. That much I promise you. Because Lord knows what's going to come out of my face until then. I did support Google Glass a little bit today. I was pimping it out to some people at work. The instant premise on the thing is that this device is going to change the face of the world as we know it. Lawmakers are already in the works to say we don't want it in casinos. You can't wear it while driving. Just a lot of shit that people just don't want you to do with the thing. Personally, I say fuck it. You know, we lost it. We lost our privacy. Privacy's out the window. If you want to live in the woods somewhere off the grid, well, then you just kind of have to do it. But if you're in the concrete jungle, well, you're kind of fucked. I mean, let's face it, even more so, if you don't want something that you're doing in your life to be noticed by other people, don't do it. I really hate to break it to you people, but the reality behind it is people notice what you're doing even off camera. Your friends are human cameras. Believe me, if they don't criticize what the fuck you're doing, they're not your friends. Well, fancy people, my battery is officially dying. I got that, you know, a little bit of coffee. I don't know why I even did that, because you couldn't see how much coffee I physically have left. So I'm going to slam it. And then I'm going to be on my way and do another blog another day. I could try and do a blog a day. I tried it before. I don't know if I really have it in me. I think if I had Google Glass, life would be easier, because I could just whoop, and record some shit and then upload it. Provided the interface is rock solid, because if the interface sucks, I don't know, maybe it's a waste of time and effort, but well, that's it, folks. I bid you adieu. It's going to be a loud thump, and we'll see you folks soon.